Hello everyone, it's me, Ian Perez, once again. I'm sorry I haven't been that active, but don't worry, I'm back. And today, I'm going to be reading you Diary of an Awesome and Friendly Kid. It's sort of like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but right here you can clearly say that clearly see that it says, "Hey, he copied me." So without further ado, let's get started to the book. My first entry. Hi, I'm Riley Jefferson, and this is my diary. I hope you like it so far. I decided to start a journal because my best friend Greg Heffley has one, and we shouldn't usually do the same stuff. Oh yeah, I should mention that me and Greg are best friends. I'm sure you're probably like, well, tell me more about this Greg guy. But my book isn't about him. It's about I don't know who it is, but I think it's either of these two. The reason I called my diary of an awesome, friendly kid is because that's what my dad is always saying about me. Rowley, you're an awesome, friendly kid. Like I mentioned already, Greg is my best friend, which makes my dad my second best friend. But I don't want to tell him that because I don't want to hurt his feelings. We are best friends. We are best friends, right, son? Now that I brought up my dad, I should mention he doesn't seem to like Red all that much. And the reason I get that feeling is because my dad is always saying it. Spoiler alert, this is in real life. This is just a first-person storybook, so please don't think that it's way too serious. I do not like Red. Oh yeah, also I'm going to be trying my best to show the pictures and the read-along the best I can. But that's only because my dad doesn't really get Greg's sense of humor. Like the time when they, sorry about that. When the time they strew egg yolk at Dad's car. Yeah, that's not good. Right now you're probably thinking, hey Riley, I thought this book was supposed to be about you. Well, you're right, so from now, I promise there's going to be a lot more Rowley in here. The first thing you need to know about me in the book is that I live with my mom and dad in a house at the top of Surrey Street, which is the same street my best friend Greg lives on. I already talked about my dad, but my mom is pretty great too because she feeds me healthy food and helps me keep my body clean. Please don't see that picture. I think I accidentally showed it. Every morning, I walk to school with my best friend Greg. We usually have a total blast when we're together, but sometimes I do things that annoy him. Stop, like whistling. But who really gets on Greg's nerves is when sorry about that. But what really gets on Greg's nerves is when I copy him. So I'm probably not going to let him know about this journal because it's going to make him mad. I mean, it's book life, not real life, so don't tell anyone that. Anyway, writing in this book is a lot of work, so that's all I'm going to do for today. But tomorrow I'll put a little bit more Greg in here because, like I said, we are best friends. My second entry. Okay, so bad news. Greg found out about my diary. I guess I felt kind of proud that I had my own journal and I wanted to show him. But just like I predicted, it made him mad. Greg said I totally ripped him off, that he was going to sue me for stealing his idea. I said, well, go ahead and try because you're not the first person to write in a diary. Then Greg said, it's a journal, not a diary. Then he whacked me with my own book. I told Greg if he was going to be, then I wouldn't say nice things about him in my journal. Then I showed him what I wrote so far. At first he seemed annoyed because I always forget to draw noses on people, but then he said my book gave him an idea. Greg said one day he's going to be rich and famous and everyone wanted to know his whole life story, and he said I could be the one to write it. I said I thought that's what your journal is for, and that he said that his autobiography, but my book could be his biography. Greg said there are going to be a lot of biographies about himself one day, but he gave me a chance to write the first one. I thought that sounded like a good idea because I'm Greg's best friend and no one knows him better than me. Here they are talking together. So I'm going to start this book over with a new title, and now the main character is going to be Greg instead of me. Okay, that's enough. But don't worry, I'm still going to be in a lot too. Diary of Greg Heffley by Greg Heffley's best friend, Rowley Jefferson. Early life. Most biographies about presidents and famous people start with a chapter called Early Life. Well, the problem is that I didn't meet Greg until 4th grade, so I don't know a lot about what happened to him before then. I've seen a few photos hanging on the walls of Greg's house, and from what I can tell, he was just a regular baby like others. And if he did anything important when he was little, you can't really tell from pictures. This is him getting up, him chewing on the choopy. I didn't really remember, and him shaking a rock out. Anyway, fast forward to right before the start of 4th grade, and now this biography is gonna be a lot more detailed. When we used to live in a whole different state, but when my dad got a job and we had to move, my family bought a new house at the top of Surrey Street, and we moved in over the summer. The first few days I didn't leave the house because I was scared about being in a new place. I know you're probably wondering, well, when is he gonna meet Greg? But just wait because I'm getting to that part. And he already said that he didn't meet Greg until the 4th grade. So my mom said maybe I should try to make some friends, and she even bought me a book called How to Make Friends in New Places to help me do it. The book had all kinds of things like knock-knock jokes to help a kid like me meet new people, but the tricks in the book didn't really work on Greg. Knock-knock. Hey, I said knock-knock. Did you hear me knock-knock? Mom, there's some weird kid at the door. Luckily, me and Greg became friends anyway. I told Greg I lived in a new house at the top of the hill, and he said that was kind of bad news for me. When our lot was empty, he planted a flag there, so now he owned my house plus everything in it. But later on, Dad told me that wasn't true, and then he went to Greg's house to get my bike back. Greg's in serious trouble now. I'm pretty sure that's the first time my dad told me about what he thought of Greg. I do not like Greg for the 3rd time. But I like Greg a lot. He's always doing hilarious things. Me laugh right after I drink a gulp of milk. For those young readers watching this video, the following scene will not be shown. Haha, I don't get it. Like this. And got a part of this part right here. So I'll bet you can tell why me and Greg have been best friends since 4th grade. I even got us a locket to make it official, but Greg says those things are for girls, and that's why he won't wear his hat. Best friends, and here it is. It's working. Well, I could probably fill up a whole book with all the zany things me and Greg do, but since this is his biography, I should probably write some stuff about his family. Greg has a mom and dad just like I do, but they are pretty regular parents, so I don't have a lot to say about them. But Greg isn't an only child like me. He's got an older brother named Roderick who has a rock band called Loaded Diaper. Some of the songs have in them, So my mom and dad will let me be at the Heavenly's house when Roderick has practice. Ta-da. Greg also has a little brother named Manny. Who is only 3. And don't ask me why, but the first time I went to Greg's for a play day, Manny randomly pulled down his no. Okay. This following picture will not be shown again for twice, cause I don't know why I'm reading this book. Now every time I see Manny, he acts like he have this big secret or something, which makes me feel uncomfortable. Shh. Crewmate, there's an imposter among us. Anyway, I guess that wraps up the first chapter of Graham's biography. And if you're thinking, Raleigh, when are we gonna get to exciting parts? Then just wait. Well, I'm gonna stop right there. I hope you enjoyed listening to my reading. Don't pay attention to the background. I hope you had an awesome time listening to me reading. And I promise, I think I might upload another video of me reading this, alright? So stay in there, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button and hit the bell so you don't miss out on my newest videos. We might even finish the whole book someday. Bye!